this Russian woman is such an alcoholic that she will literally murder people to get vodka. Now, the woman's name is Irina, and she's living in a small town in Russia. But see, Irina has a big problem, a drinking problem. She is completely addicted to alcohol. She specifically loves herself some vodka. And one day in 2002, the worst thing happens to her. Because it's around this time that her husband realizes that not only is she drunk all the time, but that she's also blowing all their money on vodka. So he decides to cut her off, like, I'm not giving you any more money for drinks. And this really pisses Irina off. So she decides that if her husband won't give her any money, that she'll find a way to get it herself. She comes up with a scheme to get some cash. She decides that she's going to target vulnerable elderly women, specifically women who are living alone, often widows, and then she's going to murder them and take whatever cash they have. So Irina goes out and she spots a random elderly woman struggling with her shopping bags. So she goes over to her and she offers to help her across the street, thinking that offering to help her will get her to let her guard down. So she helps this old lady and it works. This woman is so grateful that she invites Irina inside her apartment. So they're inside the apartment, and at some point, the woman turns her back, and Irina sees this as her opportunity to strike. So she picks up a vase, and pow, she smashes the lady on the head. And the woman eventually dies from this. Then Irina goes looking around the place for any loose cash, and she eventually finds some rubles, which she finds the equivalent of about 20 bucks, which isn't much, but it's still enough to buy some vodka. So she grabs the money, and she flees the scene. And at some point, police are called, and they start investigating this murder, but nothing they find really leads them anywhere, and the case ends up going cold. But now, Irina knows her plan worked. These elderly women are trusting, and they'll open the door for her if she's friendly enough. So she decides to do it again. But from here, her plan is way more thought out. She'll go out looking for any random old woman who seems like an easy target. And once she finds one, she'll low-key watch the woman for a couple of days, trying to figure out her routine and making sure she lives alone. And after that, she'll approach them, posing as a social worker or posing as someone who's just there to help run errands for them. That way, they'll have no problem inviting her.